Hey yo everybody, welcome back to another live stream. We are starting a new series today and hopefully I'll be consistent with it. I don't want to promise anything, but yeah, it is what it is. Well, I'll just try to keep it consistent, but this series is about me just working on Ratatouille, 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 or whatever you want to call it. And we are a bit short on maintenance these days, so I was like, let me just do this on live stream because sometimes it's hard to find the right time, the right mindset, and the right cheese for these type of moments. But I guess we're just gonna do it now. And one note before I start, I've been quite sick for the last 4 days. I was planning to just keep live streaming the music stuff, like the these stuff, but I couldn't. I have published a apology apology post on the community tab about that, but things happen. I was back from China and I was like, man, this weather is not good. I don't feel right. And the day after that I just got sick. But yeah, we're slowly coming back to this. Hopefully I'll be able to keep these live streams consistent. These days it's really hard to find the energy and the mental space for these type of stuff, but I'll just do my best. So yeah, if I disappear during this live stream, just taking breaks, just know that I just need that because my nose is sometimes it does not allow me to speak and breathe and stuff like that. So whatever. If you're new, if you're just a regular, I guess no one is regular anymore because I stopped live streaming, but if you're new here, feel free to drop a message in the chat. That will be appreciated so that I will feel like I am not alone in this, and there's some other rats in the chat which would be great to see. But in a nutshell, today we are just diving into some PRs and hopefully just review stuff. Man, fucking hell, it's really hard. I'm a bit demotivated today for some reason, but whatever, we're just gonna grind this. Okay, so let me just pull up the repo, pull the latest changes. I think we have updated the clap dependency and time. I remember there was one comment from Yagoda. Oh no, she just merged it right away. Okay, that's cool. So today oh wow, what is this? The Rust toolchain action. This looks very scary, but oh wow, things are failing. Is this because of the STD error stuff? Because there was like there was one snapshot which was not updated and things were failing because of that. Maybe it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. So if we do depend about rebase, I think these will just get fixed. But yeah, I think also this one too. Let me just rebase this thing again. Okay. Alright, tribal release phase action. Oh yeah, the release please, or the release CI is also a bit broken, so you need to fix that at some point. Okay. We have hella PRs. How many PRs do we have actually? 61. It's not that bad, but some of them really take time and effort, and I just want to do this properly. So let's start off with this one. Add buffer view with style method to test backend. So this is about our test backend, which gives you a buffer that you can just assert the result, and this PR is simply adding a new function to that, and that function helps you to assert the colors as well. So the output you get from the test backend is this typically, and the idea is asserting the colors is not possible. Well, it is possible according to this comment. It's actually not possible to assert the lines equal to plain strings if there's color info. Okay, this is the exact implementation in this PR, I think. So some sort of rich text formats describe the text together with its style. So when you have a style, it's just like, you know, you have these markers for the contents. Okay, we discussed this here, apparently. We still don't have exactly what you described though, and don't have anything that does nesting. Style text, this is a red, well, okay. So, reduce boilerplate for styling. Interesting. So this is a nice improvement on the styling, I think. We should build off an existing syntax or convention. Also, I think so with some kind of nested syntax, that will be most flexible. Implementation complexity side, I personally would like a line macro, okay. ANSI brush is the closest to our existing stylized trait too. What is that actually? Okay, style. Yeah, got it. It's just the functions. Oh, so much discussion here. We're reporting residue to PHP. Okay. TUI markup. Alright, let's see what this is. Markup language for terminal style text. Oh, this is nice. Well, I think this could be used in this PR as well, because this is like a custom implementation. I mean, if you look at it, Yeah, this is like the syntax that we want. And I think before actually going ahead and implementing this on this backend, we should probably land on a style that we all agree. Wait, is this supported currently? I don't remember I don't think we added that to the line macro yet. Line. I think this just creates lines. Yeah, it doesn't support that. Okay. Well, I think I have the context for this. I mean, it's generated with Claude, so I don't expect... like a very high quality code here, to be honest. If they just like wipe coded it, of course. Okay, let's just unify this. What is this size, dude? Why is this like... What? I'm confused by this. Why are they using like this this string? Like content length is, I think, the lines, like the height, and then they add the buffer area height to that. What? Actually, 1 second. I'm just gonna get help from AI. Because they used AI, I mean, I can, right? I can also use AI. Why is this using 2 and 3? Just a general question, I'm just curious. Yeah, I mean, this is very arbitrary. Why does this view have this size? The number, the allocated area seems arbitrary to me. Okay, it goes through each cell here. What is this overwritten doing here? Let me just get some help as well. Like this, it's not a easy code to parse mentally. What is that overwritten doing there? Not sure if this is the best representation for with symbols. Do we have tests for this actually? How does this exactly look? We should add tests for it and avoid panicking via unwrap. Format style. I think this needs some discussion before this format, this syntax still needs some discussion. I see that we have mostly agreed on this style in but some arguments for a more general purpose use for it. In that case, it would that we need to have a parser for this syntax first, doing what's being done, doing the opposite of what's being done here, and potentially and initially support this in Zetui macros line macro. So I would refrain from adding this debug, not a debug, what is this? It's a display implementation, or what is this exactly? Here and and pretty sure we might have something like this already, even though we don't. It should live in color module. Please see the discussion in and example implementations such as the TUI markup. It would be better to have parameterized tests via RS test here. Hey, what are these things? Why is this removed and replaced with a comment line? That's what I don't get about AI, man. Like, some things that I cannot really make sense of it. Please. And they should potentially fixed instead of removed. Okay. Okay, moving on to other PRs. A disclaimer about panics to terminal new. Is this updated? The doc save is due to broken link. I think I'm just gonna finish this one up. It's quite straightforward, so I'm gonna just finish it up and merge it. So it's in terminal RS, in RTC core, terminal RS, and line 131. So this is documenting. What is this documenting? Import terminal and new. Okay. Note that unlike Ratatouille init, so this cannot reference Ratatouille init. I guess that's why we get the docs error. That should be easily fixed. So what did I say here? See, so better panic. CD panic hooks. Do we actually reference TRS? I'm just curious. Do we have any links to docs like this? We probably have, right? I don't want to search in. No, actually we don't. Hold on, let me just pull up Ratatouille core. Well, we have some links, so that should be fine. CD. And better panic. Okay. So Ratatouille init, that cannot be referenced here. How do we reference the other Ratatouille stuff? I think I will just turn this into like not a link, but like a highlighted text. Let's check the docs. Oh wow, so many crates. Okay, I'm just gonna build the docs for Ratatouille core, I think. Okay, I'm gonna just resolve this conversation as well. This one as well. Guys, welcome to the stream. Please say hi in the chat. Let's see who's watching. Don't just lurk, okay? I just wanna see, like, I just wanna feel like I'm not alone. This is so awesome. Love your work. Love the Ratatouille framework. Thanks, man. The LA, wait, just right. The LA Eleusinian Mysteries. I butchered your name, sorry, but thank you. Thanks a lot. That means a lot to me, man. So this is the terminal new. Yeah, let's see. It looks alright. Looks good, I think. Alright. Oh wow, so many... Wow, dude. So many STD stuff are just throwing errors. Warnings. Alright, so I'm gonna just commit this. Docs add references, I guess. Just no verify it. I don't need to verify it. This should be ready mostly. Thanks. Or I'm just gonna wait for the CI now. Alright, moving on to another PR. Let's just sort it by recently updated. Disclaimer. Okay, this install action. This should be ready as well. I just rebased it, so why is it still failing? Oh, Clippy. Damn. I think it's just the new Rust version, right? What? Cargo Clippy is not installed? What do you mean? What are we installing with this action? Tap low, cargo deny, LLVM coverage. Well, we're not actually installing any Rust tools here. Why is it failing then? Let me just run this locally. Well, I have Clippy, so it should work. Let's just rerun it. Maybe it's just a flaky CI error. Hopefully it is, but I don't know. Here's my water now. I think this should be just ready to ship. Let's just approve it. Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. How is everybody doing? What is poppin'? What is crackin'? Oh wow, this comment message is like crazy long. Okay, merged one less PR. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Only 60 PRs, guys. 60 more to go and we just hitting 0. One day it will happen. Okay, it just worked, I guess, so that is cool. We can just merge it. You know, the real maintenance work is just updating dependencies. It is super important, okay? It's just protects you against supply chain attacks. Protects you against backdoors and everything. It's so fucking important, alright? Okay, I'm just gonna merge it. Update branch. Yeah, whatever, just merge it. Just merge it. Let's get to 59. It's not that bad when you think about it. It's not that bad. I mean, I was talking to some Rust internal people and they told me one of the projects, I'm not gonna give out the names here, but one of the projects has like has 1,000 issues and like some crazy number of PRs, and they are super active in this project. So I mean, I started to be more active in here, and we have just 60, so it's not that bad, right, guys? It's all right, right? Release please action. It's not working, but let's just merge it. Try build. Okay. Just approve it. Just smash the approve button. Okay, just merge it. Boom, shipped. Okay, this is also looking good. Just merge it as well. So docs, terminal, I guess. Okay, panics in. Yeah, okay, there you go. What is this issue? Okay, that's partly resolved, but still open. Zizmos core. Zizmos is a linter for actions. If I remember correctly, I added this, but I forgot. Okay, this is, yeah, it's a linter for GitHub Actions. Seems to be running fine. I'm just gonna approve it actually. Just approve it. And let's see the release notes. Support for color input. Just bump it. Just bump it. Hash brown, interesting one. Why do we use hash brown actually? I totally forgot. Hash brown. It's being used in only in the calendar and also in the hash map. So this is being used in the layout resolving or something. As long as this builds, I think this should be good to go. Dude, I just want to do some proper PR reviews. I don't want to just bump dependencies, but yeah, we're getting there, guys. Bear with me. Probably I should just use CLI for doing these things, but whatever. I can feel you guys getting triggered. Okay, squash and merge. Okay, I'm just gonna do like a proper PR review now. So this is a breaking change. I'm gonna just breaking change. And try draw now returns nested results. So before we had this try draw which swallows one of the inner errors, I think. Inner results. Returns result okay contain a completed frame, otherwise result error is if it contains the SD error. Okay. So this one errors would have been converted into an IO error, which isn't always desired behavior. Not every error can be accurately represented by an IO error, and using other would require a box dynamic error internally, which can make data retrieval hard. What is this function? Draw, okay. So render callback. I don't like nested results. When I see nested results, something tells me that there's, yeah, that the API is not that clean, to be honest. So render callback is being turned into okay, let me just pull up this code actually. That would be interesting to look at. Hey, just started using it. It's awesome, thanks. That's great to hear, Konstantin Fedoruk. I'm glad that you're enjoying all the cooking sessions. Hopefully no rough edges. If there's anything, just let me know. We can agree on a reasonable price. No, just kidding. You can just shoot us an issue and somebody will take a look at it at some point. Maybe I will do it on live stream. And their callback. So try draw, let's have a look at try draw. So in here I think we are render callback. Render callback is returning a result and we are mapping that error into a backend error, which is an error. Okay. I'm curious about how many projects actually use try draw. There's a tree try draw. Let's see. Just gonna comment on this. Yeah, thanks for the PR. The changes look good. However, I would prefer if we discuss the implementation first. Discuss this potentially an issue, but PR is also fine. The codex is using this. Is this like a fork of? Yeah, this is derived from the terminal, which is licensed under the following terms. Interesting. Did they actually change this in any way? No, they're using iResult. Well, I am a bit confused because this is, I think, an old. Wait, they changed this to iResult, maybe? I mean, there isn't there aren't many usages of this, it seems like. I personally don't like nested results, and it gives me the signal that the API API is well, it doesn't have to be an IO error as well. Like, I am a bit confused here. Wait, let me just see the comment again. That clean. That is why I would like to understand your use case for this change and potentially find a less breaking way of, and potentially find a better solution or a less breaking way of doing this in Ratatouille. With that being said, I don't see many projects using try draw when I do a using try draw, so maybe introducing a more flexible result type along with a gradual making change would be plausible in the future. It would be nice if you could share a snippet. Okay. Let's just move on with the dependency updates. GitHub script. Why do we even use that? Why do we even use that? Okay. Adding labels to PRs, I guess. Node.js version is updated. Should be fine. Just ship it. Just ship it. Just ship it, okay. Typos. Do we have any new typos found in the code? Probably not. Okay, approve. Code coverage action. This is problematic because sometimes it just fails, but 5.5. It should be fine. Just merge it. I don't see any breaking arguments. Or let me just take a look at it again. Yeah, let's just merge it. Okay. try draw. Changes requested. What did I do here? I don't even remember reviewing this. Did it get frame section added? The use cases include an example from Dioxys. Okay. Yeah, this is, yeah, I already reviewed this, so moving on. Start a JSON. I'll just approve it. Guys, I'm sorry, this is just like a lot of dependency updates, but yeah, the next, like future streams, there will be more future stuff, but now, you know, just gotta get through all of these updates. Semantic pull request. So what did this breaking change? Node.js. Okay, I think it should be fine. Clear behavior with VS16 white emojis. Alright, this looks deep. This fixes a bug where certain emojis like keyboard would sometimes be overlaid onto existing content from the buffer instead of properly clearing. Example demonstrating bug. Okay, let's see. This PR was generated by Codex and validated by me. Showed overlaying B on top of the keyboard emoji and fixed after. The FE0F check is not strictly required, but I did note that emoji without this character don't exhibit the buggy behavior without the fix. So what is this like? Is this like combination character? Variation selector. Whether if it should be treated as text or as an image which could have additional properties. So FE0E and FE0F. 0E specifies that emoji should be presented like text, and F specifies that it should be presented as an image. Without the variation selector, the character still renders fine. Just look at the page source of this character. There's no additional. Okay, interesting. I didn't know about that. That is the variant form, which provides more information for those displays that are capable of displaying with color and other things. Oh wow, okay. So when you have E, like FE0E, just like being shown as text, and if you have F, it's shown as an image. Interesting. So let's try out the bug here. See if it's really an issue. I'm gonna create a new project. repro. Simple helper to wait for a key. Frame 1 baseline, so draw baseline. Ruler, okay, it's just okay, it's a ruler. Write AB, okay. Showing AB, press AB, press any key to overwrite with shrug. Okay, let's just run it. Is it rendering on the same area? Okay, yeah. If you see B trailing cell did not clear, press any key. Okay. It just worked. Frame 3, okay, if you see show AB again to exactly replicate the sequence before VS16. Okay, so VS16, that is being Virgin Atlantic flight track, no. Unicode variation selector, so that is the FE0F. Exactly replicate the sequence before VS16 case. Or write with keyboard emoji using VS16. Some terminals fail here, look for leftover B. Actually, yeah, there is a B there. Guys, this is very interesting. This is a very interesting problem. So, shrug, AB, and B. Wow. There's literally a thing there. And also... Okay. Variation selector. It's an interesting concept. Okay, let's take a look at the fix. If the current cell is multivid, ensure the trailing cells are explicitly cleared when they previously contained non-blank content. What the hell is going on here? Let me just test this actually. Fix wide emojis. What? No, wait, I'm just very sleepy. I don't know why I typed that. Okay, let's see if this works now. It actually clears the leftover B. cool. I like that. But how though? Guys, 1 second, I'll just use the restroom real quick. Alright, I should be able to breathe normally now. Okay, so work around terminals that fail to clear the trailing cell of certain emoji presentation sequences. I think I'm just gonna pull these changes. It's in the buffer. Let's go to buffer. So core buffer rs. Only emits explicit clears for such sequences to avoid bloating diffs for standard white characters, which terminals handle well. How does this work? So it walks over the the buffer. Is this in the diff? Okay, yeah, it's in the diff. I'm just gonna get some help from AI, dude. I just need some help from from AI. Oh my god, my voice has started to crack and shit like that. This sickness is just killing me, dude. I think I just got COVID-19 from China or something. For those who don't know, I was in China a week ago, so I think something's wrong with me, but I don't know what. Yeah, let's just have this port. Explain how this port works. I mean, this code was written by AI, so AI knows the best. Normally a character has a width of 1 column, some characters have width 2. Measuring the symbol, detects the VS16, explicitly clear and trailing cells. Alright, so loop through all trailing cells. For each trailing cell, make sure we're still inside the buffer. This is what this thing is doing. Compare what was there before and what's supposed to be there now. If not, skip, and if they differ, push an explicit update. This guarantees that any leftover junk in those trailing cells gets overwritten with blanks. In short, okay, interesting. Wait, let me just have a look at the diff function again. Or standard white characters. Okay. Is there any special handling for this in Rust, I wonder? Character. I don't know what this module is actually, or what this website is, so let's just take a look at the official one. Doesn't say anything here. So let me just run this again. I want to see this again. So we have AB here. I press this to get this. Let me just actually Unicode inspect. Is there a tool like that? I think there was one. Inspect. Oh no, what? Just a shrug. Okay, that's that. So what is keyboard? Yeah, 2 Unicode code. So this one and this one. This is like the BS16. So we get AB. When we press again, the B is not being cleared, so we still get B here. But with this code, we just check if okay, I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. So symbol is current symbol. So this is like the keyboard, and if keyboard is containing this, we just check this is not the same with the previous one, so we explicitly push another what is this next trailing? What do we actually push? What is next trailing? Okay, reference to the cell at position J in the new buffer. Blank cell with skip false. Okay, just tell me what happens in this example. I think I'm just gonna understand it now. Two cells wide. Main terminals render the keyboard at column 2 correctly, but they don't automatically clear the column 3. Since column 3 is used to hold the B, you might see. Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, okay, then makes perfect sense to me. Let's take a look at the tests. Keyboard emoji. Base symbol plus VS60 for emoji representation. This should render as a single grapheme with 2. Diff clears trailing cell for white grapheme. I feel like this could be Okay, wait a minute. Where's that code again? It's in the buffer, right? And actually, oh, here. Sorry, I was just searching in the wrong file. Okay. One question. Is there a chance that next trailing might be another character rather than empty? I should probably ask that in the PR, but I'm just curious. Okay, then that's safe. Yeah, this looks pretty good actually. Why is this failing though? No, it's just clippy stuff. I think I'm just gonna push these updates. I can also add some comments for clarification. Make sure that we are still inside the buffer. Push an explicit for the trailing cell. Also, I'm gonna mention the this last question that I asked. This is expected to be that's a word. All right, that's clear. Okay, that should be in good shape now. I like this change. It's very on point. Refactor, fix clippy warnings, and add. Maybe I should just like add 2 commits actually. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna squash it anyways. Refactor, fix clippy warnings, and add clarification. I don't like doing multiple things in a single commit, but yeah. All right, this is an interesting problem. I like this. This was fun. This was fun. I'll keep this in mind. This FE0E and FE0F issue. I think I've run into this before, but forgot. Alright, this should be in good shape. I'm gonna edit the title of it. Fix buffer. Tested and confirmed the fix. Also added some additional comments for clarification. Also fixed clippy lens and added some, okay. Approve. Just approve it. I didn't mean to start a new conversation with Copilot, but this is what happens when you use the UI, I guess. Just press a key and something happens. Okay, Cargo Machete. Let's have a look at Cargo Machete. In case you don't know, that's a tool that we use in CI to check for unused dependencies. Oh, shiny new things. Pre-commit hook, multiple dependency tables, rename configuration field, improve Docker file. Their release process. Okay, this is interesting. Let me just take a look at this real quick. Goals of this process: to not forget any step in the release process, of course. Okay, just the typical document. Looks good to me. Ship it. Okay, that's done. Use co in paragraph. Let's see. It has been opened last month. I'm slowly catching up, guys, okay? Closing discussion in okay, let me actually see the discussion before closing this. I don't want to just directly close it. Let's see. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna get a summary for this. I'm just gonna copy everything on this page. Is there actually a feature like that? No, okay, I just need to copy everything myself. Summarize this, bruh. Avoid unnecessary cloning while keeping APIs ergonomic. Any private non-copy field when a lifetime is already present. Unnecessary cloning is wasteful, but co-adds complexity. No final decision yet. Needs a final decision. In the meantime. I'm just gonna start closing PRs, to be honest. Like there are too many stuff in here. Okay, enable clearing the area before rendering. Yeah, let me just update the branch here. This is all like still in flight, I guess. Okay, let me actually see the least commented. Let's see if there's anything that we can close. At backend diff comparison benchmark for cross term. No, this should stay. Consistent generic function parameters. Okay, what was the issue for this? Okay, I remember this, yeah. This requires hella rebasing. Sorry we couldn't do this earlier. We're still interested in working on this. I think this will require a lot of rebasing and a lot of solving a lot of conflicts, so it might be easier to just start over. Sweaty smile face. I'm just gonna close these ones, dude. Or maybe not. Enable truncation for text widgets. This is interesting. Let's see, where is this draft? Support insertion of custom text when a line or similar is truncated. Oh yeah, I remember this. Design is confirmed. I'm just gonna design needed. Okay, this looks quite nice actually. Clip ellipsis. I think the PI design for this looks quite neat. It would be also I would be interested. Are you still interested in pushing this over the finish line before? Maybe we could include it in. Okay. Flex functions. Okay, what was this thing actually? It's been a while. Look at my comment here. Sounds reasonable to me, not gonna lie. Any verdict on this? Okay. Oh, this is abandoned from 2 years ago. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna close this one out. I mean, this was looking nice though. How much effort would this require to... Actually, this is quite an old PR, so... Okay, let's close this one out. Look at the reviewers, man. Too many people. At some point, all of these people were just involved. Which is crazy. Now it's just me, Josh, and Yagoda, and KD sometimes. I guess these days it's only me. Feeling so alone. If you wanna help out, please, guys, help me out on these maintenance stuff. Really, I feel so lonely these days. Well, just today, because I officially started doing this today, like more serious maintenance stuff, but you get what I mean. Actually, I always feel lonely, whether if I'm doing maintenance or not. I'm just like that. There's a gap, you know, there's a hole that I cannot fill. Everyone has that, I guess. It's so deep. What am I fucking talking about? Let me just close this PR. Yeah, closing due to inactivity. Would be nice to come back to this at some point. I'm so sad to see this go, but nothing is forever. But yeah, I guess I'm slowly coming to an end for today. Let me actually check my emails if there's anything new going on. There's some Ratatouille stuff. I'm learning Rust, will start contributing soon. That's awesome, thank you. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I need to fix this one as well. Demo 2 is corrupted. Although I am learning Rust for bare metal. That's fine. Ratatouille is no STD, so you can give it a try and contribute on no STD stuff or performance stuff. Now reformat the git cliff release notes. I think this should be done. Okay, I guess I'm done for today, guys. Not sure what else I can do. I guess we did like a bit of dependency updates, a bit of reviews, a bit of this and that, and I mean overall good progress. We also have other repos as well that I can take a look at. We have the website. We always need some people to review stuff and contribute to the docs, so please consider contributing to the docs as well. Why is no one building libc in Rust? I don't know, maybe they are, I have no idea. Add page about noise-3D concept. Would be great to do this. It would be nice to do release. I recently gave a talk on bubble tea and wish in a local meetup. I would also try running it to your SSH like wish. Yeah, go for it. There's a project called Rush, and they have a Ratatouille example like this, so there you go. So we can just run this basically. Just gonna close this one. No worries. Enjoy. Hidden articles, that sounds so fun for some reason. Yeah, I need to review this as well. Not sure when though, probably not now. But yeah, guys, I think I'm done for today. Just want to say thanks to everyone who tuned in and watched me do some Ratworks. We're gonna continue with this series later on. I also have another series called BAM, which stands for Becoming a Musician, where we're using Ratatouille to build a music guitar helper tool. So if you're interested in that, I'm also doing that. I'm trying to like do these live streams consistently, but I've been sick and I've been doing other things, and yeah, things got in the way, but I'll try to do these things consistently. I cannot promise, but I'll just do my best. So there you go. Also, if you're not a member of our Discord yet, we have a Discord. I have a merch shop. We have great people on Discord, so come around, say hi, tell us what you're building, and let's just hang out there. And that was a YouTuber outro. I felt like a YouTuber now after a long time. But anyways, guys, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.